Hey yo, what is up you guys? It is Dyer here, and today I'm super excited. We're finally getting an exhaust installed on the Genesis Coupe. As you guys can see here, we have the Solo Peformance Catback exhaust. In my opinion, this is the best sounding one that I have heard for the 3.8. I'm so stoked to finally get it put on today. Alright you guys, it is a little windy out, that's why I'm in the car for when I talk, but I'm going to do one final cold start with just the stock exhaust and the test pipes. Might also give it a little revs, but not too much, because I don't like doing that when she's not warm. As you guys just heard, it's got like a little bit of rasp, like almost like a Z, sounds like a VQ a little bit, just a little lower. That's because when I put the test pipes in, I don't know what happened, but that started going on. So hopefully the H pipe in the Solo Peformance exhaust will help balance out cylinder pressure. I think that's why that's happening. And then, yeah. The test pipes also made it a decent bit louder too, which also amplified the rattle that it does, which isn't super cool, but once I get the Solo Peformance on there again, it's gonna make the loudness stay there from the cat delete, but get rid of that rattle. I'm super excited. Now I just gotta run inside, grab the rest of my tools, then we're gonna head over to Tony's house and get started on this install. All right, boys, here's a little control of what she sounds like with just test pipes. Hey guys, Future Dyer here. So the disassembly of the stock exhaust took a lot longer than we thought it would. You guys will see the clips cut tonight here in a little bit. But I'm doing a voiceover because I didn't do very good camera work doing this part of it because it was such a pain in the ass. It's really easy in terms of what you have to do. It's just impossible to actually do. All you got to do is unbolt the exhaust from the back of the cats or the cat deletes, whichever you have. And then at that point, there are 3 hangers. This one that you see in the video right here is the one that took forever to do. What I recommend you do is get some Dawn dish soap and as flat as screwdrivers as you can. Wedge them through here and then just shake it, push it as hard as you can. I tore up my hands pretty good, so did Tony. After you get this one out, there's 2 more at the back. They're a little easier to get. You can disconnect the exhaust from the actual muffler unit, and that'll make it easier to wiggle back and forth to get those off as well. After you do that, though, the exhaust literally just drops right off. It's super simple, just, again, hard to do. We are so close to being done, guys. Oh, that's a big boy. Yeah, she is in there. We just gotta get her hung up and started. All right.
There's a spider on my plant in my house. Whenever I bring the plant outside, he just kind of comes with,
Chills.
gets all pissed.
Hey guys, just realized I never really made a transition for this. I wanted to wrap up the video that night, so I went out and recorded a little bit and drove it around for a little bit and shared my thoughts as well as just some other things about the coupe. Hope you guys enjoyed that direct comparison, but yeah, it's just going to be me talking and a couple more pulls throughout the rest of this video.
Here's another pull with the windows down. downshift, or not downshift, but like, whatever the fuck, whenever the revs build down,
And here's inside the cabin. For a daily driver, it's just the perfect volume. Like, yeah, you want it to be a little bit louder, but you don't want it to be a little bit louder, you know? It's perfect. And like when you're cruising like 1K RPM, it might as well be stock. Like it's definitely a little bit of rumble, but it's just enough to make people turn and look when you're like cruising through your neighborhood and shit. I mean, I'm into that. I think that's kind of why anybody gets a loud exhaust. This one also, though, it's not even that loud. It just sounds so goddamn good. Alright, so I've got it out of sport mode now. It's just in drive. All the climate controls off, no shit on the radio. And it's just like perfect. But then if you throw it down, it just opens up. But I do want to put valves again right before that muffler in the Solo Peformance exhaust, so that way it can be a true straight pipe once I get my headers on there, because that's just going to be nasty. And then I'll have the muffler just be there to be there, because active exhausts are only like $200, and I'd rather throw those in than cut out the muffler entirely. Also, a little side note, I do plan on making a video on how I did this. I love this little setup. I just got so lucky. So normally how this is stock, because I have the base model, which there's not a lot of. They're really fucking hard to find, honestly. I took forever, but I didn't want the wing, and I didn't want the leather seats. And the only one that didn't come with leather was the base model. Not to mention, going with the base model helped me save $1. And yeah, I missed out on the Brembos and the LSD, but I can find the Brembos on Facebook for like $650 all the time. That's kind of what I'm planning on doing next. And then the limited slip, sure, that hurts me in the short game, but I was planning on replacing it anyway with one that will handle more power. If you guys made it this far, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. If you guys are thinking about getting this exhaust for your 3.8, I highly recommend it. I've had it for about 3 weeks now at the time of recording this voiceover, and it's still just awesome. Perfect for a daily driver, but gets loud enough that people can hear you and you can hear it when you're blasting the radio. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one.